Hope everyone is doing well. My name is EQ. Welcome to Stonkaholics. Today we're going to be covering a fun one. Goes by the name of My Neighbor Alice, or Alice as the coin name. Play at Farmville, something very similar to that. But before we get into all of that fun stuff, just want to let everyone know that we are offering free spots in our Discord group. It is a paid only group normally. It's to keep all the spammers, scammers, bots, all of that kind of shit out. But because of the way the market is right now and the current situation in the market, I don't want to leave people in the dark. I don't want to leave people alone. So if you need a family and some traders to be with, come join our family. If you want to do that, comment on the video, say invite in the comment, and I'll post the link so you can come join our family. So we have close to 200 people right now. A lot of stuff going on. We also have the VIP group, but to get the free access, you'll be able to get access to the general group and our crypto world. So there's a ton of information in there and a lot of people you'll be able to talk to. Definitely take advantage that it's free. And before we dig a little deeper, if you haven't had a chance yet, if you could throw a like, subscribe to the channel, to anything like that on the video, that'd be greatly appreciated. We're on the road to 10k, and then we're gonna do a fat giveaway when we get 10,000 subscribers. Throwing around the idea on the TikTok a little bit, and it's looking like it might be a 1 million SHIB tokens is gonna be the giveaway. So make sure you follow us and subscribe to us and throw the alerts on, all that fun stuff. I want to do a quick market overcap, look at Bitcoin first. I'm going to start doing these before every video, before we dive into some fun stuff. Just kind of give you a general idea of what I think is going on. So you can see we got this first push down. If you watched the video yesterday, it was a similar move. Now, when we were talking about this in the Discord group earlier, I mentioned that we're looking to get a lower candle wick under this support line. That could signal that price is going to push back up. I don't know where exactly in this range, that's just telling of price, but anywhere from 36 to 34,000 we might find some sort of resistance. Now if we find that resistance in that area, that's going to be my alert and my signal once it starts pushing down that we are on the move down to the $24,000-$25,000 range for Bitcoin. Now we'll see what happens with this. But more than likely, I'm looking to see an upper candle wick form somewhere in this general area, maybe 2 or 3 of these upper wicks before we start to see price push back down. And that's when I don't think that this support is going to hold and we're actually going to break down into the big drop. Now, another one that's interesting that I want to look at is Ethereum, and I'm going to explain in a second why we're going over the Ethereum chart. Out those drawings and pop. So we can see here that we have an ascending triangle. That's going to be the major difference between Bitcoin and Ethereum. You can see Bitcoin did drop out of this pennant and broke down and is looking to continue to break down. Now when you're looking at this price average indicator, you can see that we're under the zero line and we've been bearish. Now keep in mind with that, when you're looking at this Ethereum chart, is that this price average is going to be pretty high over the 0 point. So the price has held pretty well through this dip. You can see there's a lot of money that's being put into Ethereum during all of this movement, and people are still consistently putting money in while price is here. Now looking at this ascending triangle, you can see that we are still holding the triangle. So even with this dip and everything going on with Bitcoin, Ethereum is still holding strong. Now if Ethereum can still continue to hold strong and move through here, we're looking at a potential massive move for Ethereum. The major reason why I want to bring this up is because Ethereum is sitting at a $285 billion market cap. Bitcoin has dropped to a $609 billion market cap. It's safe to say Bitcoin continues to go down. It might push down. And if Bitcoin keeps continuing that trend, that's going to give a lot of room for Ethereum to get leverage on market domination. And there's a pretty decent chance that we might see Ethereum jump Bitcoin and beat it finally in market cap on this next bull run. You got to keep in mind that there's a lot of projects on Ethereum. They're talking about the forks bringing down gas fees. You have projects like Matic and all these other things that are working simultaneously with Ethereum to keep it going. Then you're going to have Ethereum 2.0 release. People are starting to realize that Bitcoin is technically a shitcoin, and besides storage of value, there's no actual use case. And the only problem that we've been seeing with Ethereum is the gas fee issue, and it's kind of slow. But if they can fix the gas fee issue, it's not an insane idea to see Ethereum sitting number 1 and Bitcoin sitting number 2 after this bull run and after this next push. Even if Ethereum was able to hold and get to a $250,000 market cap and Bitcoin got to a $500,000, it would only have to times 2 to get matched even with Bitcoin. which is a lot. We've heard people talking about Ethereum going up to $10,000, and that could fit that pretty easily. So we're going to keep an eye out on Ethereum and Bitcoin, but it's definitely an interesting view to see that Ethereum has the potential now based on this dip and what Bitcoin wants to do. And if Ethereum wants to stay in this ascending triangle, we might see some crazy changes coming up soon in the near future. So with all that done, we're going to go over my neighbor Alice, or token Alice. If you played Farmville or anything like that on Facebook, it's pretty similar to that, except the NFT version of that, and you can buy land and property in the game. Now, price is currently sitting at $5 a token, and it's only a $91 million market cap, so it's under $100 million right now. We currently have a circulating supply of 17.4 million, and it's a finite token, meaning there's only 100 million that's going to be in supply. So once those tokens are done, things are going to get really interesting, and you can see price skyrocket for My Neighbor Alice if people continue to play the game. You see, based on this chart, it came out on around March 15th, so we haven't even seen 2 months yet, and it kind of came out during this dip and retracement, so we haven't seen any big action from My Neighbor Alice, but we will cover that in a little bit when we go through a chart analysis. So we're going to take a look at the website. You can see start small, then grow your farmland into a booming business on blockchain. Multiplayer game introducing blockchain to millions of players. Anyone can buy and own virtual islands. And you can see they're on the sandbox. They have land sale lottery going on right now, which we'll cover in a second. More about their land sale. So the Alice token is the native token of the game. It allows holders to play, invest, and also be part of the game. Purchase game items, staking rewards. You can play to earn, and there's governance like DAOs and stuff like that, which we covered yesterday in a video. This would be the marketplace for Alice. One-stop shop for lands, animals, tools, cosmetics ranging from legendary NFTs just to common NFTs. Get the land you always dreamed of. Now, they haven't actually released the map or anything yet. Lumalunda Archipelago is going to be the foundational asset in My Neighbor Alice. It's going to be the space in which most of the gameplay takes place, and it's going to be a canvas for player customization and self-expression. There's around 100,000 pieces of land available in the game across 6 islands, so that's what we were talking about with the finite supply. Now, the Alice Land Lottery is the first opportunity to acquire land in My Neighbor Alice. Why lottery? In this inaugural sale, Alice wants to give everyone a fair chance of acquiring a piece of land, not just the highest bidder. So if you want to dig into that, you can click lottery up here. You want to connect your MetaMask wallet, which is what I use. So you can see it's connected with BSC, so you're not dealing with Ethereum gas fees. Now we still have 2 days left and 15 hours until the land sale ends for the lottery. You can see it's done through the staking process. So if you're staking 20 CHR, you're getting 1 ticket a day. If you're staking 5 Alice, you're getting 5 tickets a day. For each 20 CHR or 1 Alice staked, you will get 1 ticket a day. And then you have to first deposit 20 Alice in order to take advantage of this. So you're getting 20 tickets right off the bat, and you can get some land from the lottery. So it's a pretty interesting concept, and they have a nice little white paper that you can go through if you want to get very in depth with what's going on. But the game is aimed at diverse gaming community, which can get easily onboarded from regular platforms. Our main line of comparison lies with the traditional gaming market, with the same players being targeted as our audience, aka they're going to be marketing Animal Crossing kids and all these other people, Farmville people. And the NFTs and stuff that you get in the game are actually going to be sellable outside of the game, and you'll be able to get money from playing and so on and so forth. So there's a lot of incentives to continue playing. You're running on a DAO, which is a great system. They're working on AR, which is augmented reality, for My Neighbor Alice, and it's designed in a way to allow players to own the game by exercising power over the platform. And players also enjoy the demographic. And the fun part, let's do a little chart. You can see it's not been around too long, so there's not much that we can do. Now, considering what the market is doing, I'm anticipating this to come down. If the market comes down, do I know how far it's going to go down? No. Based on what this wick did before, it says it can go down to 25 cents, which seems really low. That would be ridiculous if it did. Realistically, we can see it hit the bottom candle wick, which would be 3.7, but I'm going to be aiming my sights around $2 or $2.50 range before I start doing my dollar cost averaging, aka buying in small increments, so in case price continues to dip, I can still take advantage of those discount prices. Now, if price was to dip to this 2.23 range, so let's say, for example, if this does want to break down and come down to here and come up to this point, you know, obviously this price can keep bouncing around and doing this and that, but for what we're doing and what we're talking about, that's fine. Let's say it does want to break up from this point, you're talking about an 800% move just to test the major resistance of the candle bodies. Now, if you wanted to see what would happen if this wanted to push an all-time high, you're talking about a 2,000, almost a 25, over a 2,500% move to test the all-time high. But if price can fall anywhere in that range, you're talking about a 7 times to a 26 times move. It's just about being patient and finding the right buying opportunity. You can see this has only been around for 85 days. We're still in a consolidation. This thing has been sitting in a channel as well. So you can take a rectangle, fill from here down to here, and this has been a nice little consolidation channel it's been in. The reason I have this would be a fake out, which would bring it back in. So once it does this little fake out, that's when I would purchase, wait for price to come back and push to the top of the channel. When it pushes to the top of the channel, you've already hit a 7 times move. Now if it wants to break out and start an impulse, your sky high is a 26 times move, and this project only has a 100 or less than $100 million market cap. So even a 10 times move on this would only be at a $10 billion market cap. And if this game kicks off and picks up well, and a lot of people are playing on Steam and doing this and that, you can see a lot of potential for a game like this moving forward. That about wraps up this video for today. If you didn't get a chance to like the video, subscribe to the channel, please do so now. Don't forget, we're still running a free opportunity to get in our Discord group, so comment below, just type in the words invite, and when you do that, I'll check it and add you to the group. Hope everyone has an amazing day, morning, afternoon, evening, wherever you are in the world, and we'll catch you on the next one.